Welcome to another top pick based on originality, condition, and price. Today's feature car is a 1987 Maserati bi-turbo convertible. It's 5-speed. It's on Bring a Trailer. It's got one more day to go. You're going to like this car. I'm Rob Lofreese. You're watching the Daily Classics and Drivers channel. Let's check this car out. I found this car last night on Bring a Trailer. It ends in one day. It's a no reserve auction, meaning that the last price at auction closes gets the car. The Maserati bi-turbo Spyder, this one here is a 5-speed, 68,000 miles, and yesterday it was at $3,000. Today it's at $5,500. The Spyder was designed and built by Zagato, who has history and portfolio of really sexy Italian cars. Is impressive. The Donor coupe that the car was based off of was designed by Di Tommaso, who also created the Pantera. And surprisingly enough, both the coupe and the convertible were real strong sellers in Italy when they were launched. They were smaller, they were nimble in the streets of Italy, and the car was an attractive car back then. Today, the bi-turbos are ranked among the top worst cars ever built, and in North America, it had a horrible reputation, especially the coupe. But the convertible, you didn't see many of them. Matter of fact, this is probably the first one I've seen. Matter of fact, I remember taking one of these coupes in for Cash for Clunkers back in the Cash for Clunkers day. I think it was 2009 or something like that. But I have to say, this feature car appears to be very impressive from a mechanical, interior, and body panel point of view. And I actually believe the convertible is a much more attractive car than its sister coupe. Let's go check out the actual listing on Bring a Trailer and go through it real quick. Again, this car is based in Arizona. He says 68,000 miles shown. It is a twin turbocharged 2.5 liter V6. When you start getting into the photos of this car, it really comes across pretty well. And there it is. There's the convertible. It was built off the coupe, but it was Zagato was the coach builder that actually did this car. So it's almost like a hand-built car, the way the car is designed. Some folks said it reminded me of a Chrysler K-car chassis. It might be right on that one. But the interior is very pretty. I mean, all leather interior. Again, I've never seen such a car like this. And because the bi-turbo has such a bad reputation, many people just don't even pay attention to them. But I think this car has a lot of attractiveness to it, especially on its price right now, $5,500. It'll be interesting to see how this car ends up in one day. But the interior, the engine bay is absolutely flawless. I mean, somebody put some money and time into this car because this car has been restored. I don't see any rust on the frame rails. It's been repainted, but it looks like it's been nicely done. You can see how nice and simple it is. It's basically a V6. You got twin turbos down at the bottom here. Very nicely synchronized, piping, and both for the intake and also for the turbocharger. So it's an interesting layout. I think it's very well finished. The bottom of the car doesn't appear to have any rust. Has all the original, looks like the original exhaust system. It's kind of wild underneath there, all the piping that it has, but very interesting. Bring a Trailer is nice because, on Bring a Trailer, everything is disclosed. At least they try to, but like I said, this car was repainted. It has a beautiful look, has squared off, 4-quad headlights. I think the car is really handsome looking. I mean, I really do. I really like this car. Most of the people on our Facebook page was, hot and cold on the car, mostly cold. But I see this car to have some potential, especially when it was priced, around $3,000 yesterday. Now it's $5,500. So where could this car go as far as price point goes? Well, it's got a lot of people on it right now. It's got a lot of attraction and a lot of questions and all that. So there's 9 bidders on the car, which is about a little bit above average. A lot of questions, a lot of commentary on it. The seller's responding very quick about the car, which is also a good thing. If you're not used to buying a car on an auction, it's probably something that you probably shouldn't do for the first time. But for those of you that are more experienced with buying cars on an auction site, this might be something you want to check out. Again, it's at $5,500. I would say in my write-up, if this car was sold for under $8,000, $9,000, it would probably be well bought. I don't think you would have a lot of fun with a car like this, and you'd probably stop everywhere you'd stop. You'd probably have a conversation about it. But it's not for people that are shy about doing their own mechanics. It's something that you'll probably have to attack yourself. But 1987 cars aren't that difficult to work on. There's no OBD2. The electronics are pretty simple and straightforward. And I'm sure there's a lot of support channels on YouTube that you can join and people that can share parts and things like that. You can probably cross-reference parts with this car with Fiat and things like that, I'm sure. But anyway, that's wraps up this Daily Classic top pick for today. For more details on this car, just go to our homepage. You'll see a link for our Facebook page. If you click that, it will take you right to our Facebook page. You can join the community there. We have over 10,300 members and a lot of activity every day. Thanks very much for your support of this channel. Please subscribe if you get a chance, and thumbs up, and we'll see you again real soon on our next top pick. Thank you. Bye.